Hello, Wojciech Pietrzak again, Online World Cup 2021. If you have ever complained about pronouncing my name, listen carefully and repeat my opponent's name. Jarosław Grząślewicz. From Poland. I have USA and I have an initial hand which I don't really like. But whoa, no. If hit by red scar perch, I may lose West Germany and can't help it. And in general, I don't really have much to do with this hand. Distal to hold, Vietnam to space, US to other space maybe. Awful hand. 13 ops, at least 3 of which are unplayable. But well, things are as they are. We have to play it. At least he had failed Arab-Israeli war, so I didn't lose access there, so Suez crisis will be played securing the access first. He's not gonna coup Italy, because otherwise this order of play doesn't make sense. And he failed roll. This is something. Okay, so let's try to turn it into coup back and forth, so that maybe I can make use of what I have in hand. Asia scoring. Is Europe fightable for by any means? No, it's not. Okay, can't be any better than that. Maybe I should play Nasser and coup, but if failed, it leaves the only non-scored region very vulnerable to his domination. On the other hand, what else? I can't hold Nasser just for too long, because I have to hold Distal. Just in case you forgot or wanted to hear it once more before attempting to pronounce, Jarosław Grząślewicz is my opponent's name. Okay. Okay, let's go for it. Failed. At least I have mill-ups. Maybe I should have ignored it and waited for him to enter Egypt. Yeah, that was premature. Okay. But he gave me this one. Always worth something. Now I don't really need to space Suez. I can just get rid of this. Securing several important accesses. Maybe access to Egypt was important as well, to be able to break Egypt. But okay. At least I'm not gonna waste this. Oh, 1 and 2. Okay, then Middle East left 0 victory points. Nothing better to headline. He may have Red Scar, in which case I'm stuck with blockade, probably so. Besides, it can only get worse and can't get better. The good thing is I have acceptable hand even if red scarred. And if not, it's just a good hand. Although I have to either trigger blockade and lose West Germany or space distal. And I am red scarred. So this is probably gonna hurt, and yeah, distal space race and socialist government space race as well, if possible, and actually blockade probably held. But let's first wait for him. What he does. Cooing with defectors. And the coup was in Panama. Okay, then. Let's go to South America. Before I'm kicked. Where's the goal? Nowhere here, nowhere here. If he has Marshall Plan and wants to take France before triggering it, oh, he just wanted to event this one. And it's spacing time regardless of what. Okay, maybe I can attack his hand with 5-yard plan. If I pull Marshall or something, it can be worth it. Actually, I think it was better to just play the goal into France. He didn't do it, so he may have no good 4-ups cards to play, and he may... Yeah, have no Truman. Okay, now it's certainly worth attacking his hand. Ooh, I didn't want Truman to be lost so easily. Oh, well, at least he gives me 2 action rounds in a row. Not that I can do anything about it. Or give me the China card. At least that. Okay, let's play it very directly. Threatening European scoring for 1 only, or threatening a battleground coup. Still no really good cards to discard on blockade, but I will have to get rid of this eventually. I sincerely hope he didn't get his scorings. Oh, he probably has decal. Hearts. His feet also probably no CIA. Or if he has CIA, he's likely to play it right now. NATO for cooing. Successful coup. Okay, so let's trigger it for 1 only. And now that he could Brazil, Let's focus on the other regions. Indo-Pakistani War. Rather sooner than later. And now that he's not protecting Pakistan. Korean War to space race. But let's do this first. If I need Comic-Con ops, I just play it and hold blockade one more turn. But I'd rather not. Asia is close to his domination, but Malaysia and Philippines should do. Oh yeah. Let's take this chance. Whew. This was good and requires, I guess, immediate action from him. I suggest giving me the China card and flipping Pakistan back. And now we will see the headlines. Should have triggered Comic-Con earlier. So Milap's done. Well, the map doesn't really look very bad as for this stage of the game and as for USA. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think blockade is enough to stop him dominating Asia, yes. Okay. 2 Americas scoring and Kennedy, okay, but do I need this Kennedy, really? There are some other cards I'd rather discard, but... Okay, if not Kennedy, then I'm gonna hold Kennedy and what? Probably Arab-Israeli war. And okay, I could either play Kennedy, leaving myself only OAS and nuclear subs, or trigger South America scoring, maybe, hoping to dominate elsewhere, or trigger nuclear subs. I think I want to get rid of Kennedy. Oh, and this is much better. Junta is less helpful than it appears, but still a very strong event. Southeast Asia scoring very, very good. I think flower power goes to Burma and Philippines. Nuclear subs. Several coups in Africa, maybe even using junta and OAS founded, because I won't be needing them for some time. Oh, he's still fighting though. The question is about nuclear subs. I would like to flip several African countries. On the other hand, this would mean I have to use Summit and OAS and probably Junta and maybe Camp David, or maybe the China card. Now he plays the entire hand, so I theoretically can play grain sales and ensure myself playing 2 last action rounds in a row. But I doubt if I can make use of this advantage. At least a strong use. He's fighting for Africa. I don't really like the idea of giving up Americas like this. Come on, Junta is a strong event. Maybe I end up playing the China card just to hold both nuclear subs and grain sales. On the other hand, CIA is still somewhere around. Let's first grab some victory points, because he really looked like he was into grabbing them. Plus middle is still to be scored, so why not dominate it, even if temporarily. Okay, now a coup target and a high coup roll, where it actually may matter. So I'm absolutely not complaining about this. So this was your plan. Preparing for chair. Oh, he rolled 2 once and I rolled a second 6 in a row. It wasn't a very important 6, but still. No giving him the China card. And grain sales should outplay some part of Africa. And not playing nuclear subs for the event, just to prevent him easy getting rid of CIA. No CIA, 5-year plan. Had I drawn this to grain sales, I could have had 3 last action rounds in a row. Okay, I think grain sales has something automatically played, but let's just make sure and see what he plays. Because maybe defectors are gonna be played. If he purges me, I'd rather play defectors than grain sales. That's quite obvious, I guess. Quagmire, we will bury you. These are quite nasty. Brezhnev Doctrine. I think I'll also defect this one. Just don't want you to have this boost. It would be funny to play Salt Negotiations and grab you an intervention, then play We Will Bury You. Whew. It wasn't very funny to see this one. Now I'm threatened by African control, so I have to prevent it. Domination is acceptable, but control is not. Scorings left. Asia, Africa, Middle East. All the regions are more or less even. Africa has great potential for him. Middle East has surprisingly good potential for me, because Muslims are gone and Sadat is in my hand. But I want to keep the China card, and if I want to keep grain sales as well, I have to clear my hand, so I have to space both We Will Bury You and Quagmire. Excuse me. Okay, I got these two. South America, not worth fighting for yet. So, space time. Nah, I'm not giving you salt. And this was luckily successful. Although I might have waited with the space, or even space Quagmire. This could suggest him I don't have We Will Bury You. Spaced. Failed. Okay then. Play event. I think I will play Salt Negotiations for Ops, because I don't want to lose too many victory points due to military operations missing. Although first Willy Brandt to West Germany and Nicaragua. Now what do we get here? I think I can live without you. I also think I can live without you. How I learned? Double-sided. Okay, done discarding. If he coups Nicaragua, I have a good counter-coup target. Otherwise, I have a good realignment option. More or less making up for lost mill-ups. So this was the key behind. Okay. So Cultural Revolution is the only Chinese event left in the deck. But it has to return, and I am the one who has the China card, so... I even have Formosan Resolution active. But let's first perform this plan. Ooh. So both grain sales and duck and cover are strong if he plays things like CIA, but of course grain sales is stronger. Portuguese Empire and South African are nasty, and none of them is spaceable. Puppets before Marshall would be funny. But I think grain sales is a must, regardless of what he plays. Even if he plays like Red Scar Perch, grain sales looks a must. And he may have Red Scar Perch. Liberation Theology, okay, so... OPEC. If I coup Libya with OPEC and roll at least 2, it's only worth 1 op for him and cuts his hand. It's worth 1. It degrades DEFCON and it disables him from playing CIA for free. I have duck and cover, and I have how I learned in case he puts DEFCON higher. If he plays ABM for ops, one back. Attempting to equalize Middle East. Okay, this was nasty, I must admit it. Actually, I don't really need eventing Marshall Plan yet. As effectively be played for ops. One gunman influence, yep. Yep. This is a battleground. No longer vulnerable to any wars, so... Yeah, you had this scoring. I know. So Africa is the only one left. But it's not convenient to fight for by me. Okay, duck and cover may go. How I learned is gonna be the hold card. Okay, it suddenly looks good. He's bear trapping himself. I can't really help him dominating Africa. But I can provoke him to more or less waste the potential of this card. Didn't waste it. Oh, and he has nothing to discard. Okay, he probably has CIA. And got stuck with this. Therefore, it was his way to avoid playing CIA. So now he's bear trapped. So if I play Missile Envy, he has to discard Missile Envy to bear trap. And I got ABM, so I may coup Africa twice. On the other hand, he may score Africa before I am able to coup it for the second time, but it depends on what I get for Missile Envy. At the very last, I can attack his hand with 5-year plan. And of course, if he headlines CIA, I'm headlining How I Learned. Africa scoring is his headline. So if I play ABM treaty now, I may reduce the scoring in Africa from 7 to 5 points. And then he's stuck in bear trap, and I may perform another coup. But I think it's not worth it. I think it's better to headline Missile Envy and maybe get my chance in Africa. And maybe just play along DEFCON. NATO. Non-triggering. He failed. Okay, I like it. So, yeah, why not attacking him? I have 85% that this is winning on the spot. No downside risk except drawing CIA, so, yep. As soon as you get off trap, like now, I can lower DEFCON. If you have UN intervention, okay, that hurts me, but only a little. Oh, you had this one, ouch, and this one. Ooh, I don't like it. But fortunately for me, I seize the initiative now, because he should be stuck on CIA. Ouch! He's gonna be able to space CIA, and I can't help this one. I can just leave him almost no time to do it. Oh, he had this one as well. So attacking him in numerous regions, knowing that he is probably in a must of spacing CIA. I think spacing Comic-Con may be a good idea now, and then headlining East European unrest. Looks super powerful. Or maybe this. What about Asia? 5 and 3, 8 to match. So, CIA space race. Yep. Okay, let's also space this. Failed, but now East European unrest should be strong. Of course, depending on what he plays. I must beware some nasty war games. The sad truth is that he is leading on victory points. He doesn't have good sources of extra points, but he doesn't need very much. And now he may start dominating South America, achieving exactly what he needs. Okay, the Iron Lady can give me one. Spacing can possibly give me 3. But only possibly. I'm gonna trigger AWACS to be able to play Muslim Revolution. Now he's dominating Europe. And Warsaw Pact is somewhere around, so... let's make Europe a little cheaper. Keeping it within some colonial rearguards. I think this should go for ops. Okay, now that I have time, let's play this. So if he has war games, he may draw the game now. And I can't help it, but he doesn't want to. Okay then, let's perform several coups. But I'm not feeling very convenient. Of course I am playing all three chains. Okay, one more VP. Earned. I'm not feeling very convenient about these war games, and these all presumably close regions, but still scoring rather on his side than mine. So now I'm gonna hope on good realignments. Or a strong coup. Against Venezuela. It wasn't strong by any means. Okay, I got duck and cover, I got defectors, and I still see his headline. And I got Cultural Revolution. If the game goes to the final scoring, he's gonna win it. Defectors or duck and cover, defectors or duck and cover. Duck and cover, and he's off cooing. I assume he's gonna play the Reformer right now, if he has it. Otherwise, I assume nothing particular. Hold card, probably defectors if possible. Cultural Revolution to space, you to incident to play. Doesn't really matter when intervention is there. But I'm feeling nasty about this game. Simply looks like a very bad one. One that is gonna be lost in the final scoring, slightly, but lost. Unless I get some superb turn 10 hand. And if I lose this one, I probably no longer have chances to achieve any good result this year. Okay. This was successful, so 3 VPs earned. Now, succeeded as well. He has 3 more in Europe, 2 more in Asia, that's 5, 1 more in Africa, that's 6. So probably not a chance to have kitchen debates in play. Doesn't have the reformer because he would have played it, so I may wait with Glasnost. Yeah. And when I finally use Glasnost, what should I do with it? Probably coup some African country or... Angola or Venezuela. Is not easily repairable. That's the problem. And I'm no longer going to see his hairline. That was weird. I'm thinking about Glasnost without cooing. Just to put Defcon and 3 and grab 1 victory point back. Because I can't really count on Defcon any longer. I can only count on some game changers on the map. This is too much. Taking into account that Warsaw Pact is still somewhere around. It's never ever possible to make use of war games, I guess. He knows about mighty factors, so let's play an evil empire. And then bet on some lucky stuff. I think I am going to play the China card. Decide what regions deserve attention. Let's bet on Asia, deserving attention. Now he may counter in South America or in Central America, of course. But I couldn't play it any other way. I can't afford playing that many cards that I have. I'd like to hold at least OPEC and Pershing. This didn't work. Oh, I should have could. Completely forgot about it. Blech. So it's probably a lost game. And I am punished for not cooing. Okay, no longer hoping for war games. Actually, no longer hoping for anything. So I need to keep Warsaw Pact. I will have to score Middle East. Or bleh. You couldn't have drawn worse. Damn it. Yuck. Let's first repair the effects of this. Just to keep him busy. The best I can do on my last move is to break India, perhaps. Or maybe break Syria or something like this. But this doesn't change the outcome. He's leading everywhere in the map except Central America, and he's leading on the victory points. Oh, whoa, whoa. So I will have 1 out of 3 and completely no chance of achieving any good result this year as well. Thank you for watching and see you in the remaining games.